Did you plug me in? This is plugged in? Andy? Andy?
Yes.
This is plugged in?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, my goodness gracious.
830 WEEU ready.
The Voice 830
Redner's presents Food for Thought. Your chance to learn nutrition information, how to achieve your lifestyle goals, the types of food to eat,
Turning the mics up.
how to prepare them. Starring
Mics
Meredith
are hot.
McGrath, registered dietitian and coordinator of the Health Sense program at Redner's, and Chef Tim, executive chef and director of food service at Redner's. The views expressed on Food for Thought are not necessarily those of the staff, management, ownership, or sponsors of 830 AM WEEU. And now, here are your hosts, Meredith.
All right, I'm
and
going to count
Chef
us down in 3, 2, 1. Good evening, everybody. Welcome once again to Redner's Food for Thought here on 830 WEEU, the voice of Berks and beyond. You can also catch us online, facebook.com. Look up Redner's Warehouse Markets so you can see what we got cooking in the kitchen. Happy holidays, Mara.
Happy holidays.
We got the memo. Good sweaters today.
Where's your holiday cheer?
He's got
Right here.
That is true.
That's true. We got another guest in the kitchen.
And she is decked out in her holiday PJs. Because it was holiday pajama day. You know, because in the midst of just normal holiday craziness, it's Grinch day, pajama day, holiday headgear day, crazy sock day, green day, red day, brown day, silver day, gold day, backwards, like...
When do we get to Christmas?
Don't get me wrong. I totally love Pajama Day.
Sure.
And the kids love it too.
Wish we had it at
Everyone
work.
loves it. So I fully support multiple Pajama Days.
That's what I did for Halloween last year. That was my excuse. It's a costume.
Yeah.
I definitely
pajamas.
I didn't just walk here with the same clothes that I slept in. Definitely
Wow.
not.
Right? Pay, you like your pajamas? Yeah.
Speaking of taking it easy, Chef Tim was taking it easy, and now he's back to work.
Well, not really taking it easy.
I don't even
No, really?
remember.
No, not
Oh,
really.
okay.
No, you were just on vacation.
Was it Thanksgiving?
It was
It
Thanksgiving.
was Thanksgiving, yeah.
Yeah.
And my granddaughter, it was her second birthday.
Oh,
so
my
it was,
goodness.
It was great to spend time with her. you know?
And back to the grind.
Yeah.
And we
Back to
are
the
happy
grind.
to have you back. And back in full swing because I know you have been nonstop. We have had events after events after events. We both finished our favorite night of the year.
Love it.
Which is the Redner's and Olivet Boys and Girls Club Christmas Party,
Right.
where we get to celebrate with 350 plus children, youth.
I think it was more than that, but who's counting?
It may have been the volume sounded like it was potentially more than 350.
Agree.
6 to 13-year-olds, but we had an amazing time, and we were all there till the late hours of the night, feeding them and dancing and singing and
Love hearing
playing
that.
sports,
Cookie, yeah.
decorating cookies, writing cards to mentors. So it was a really special night. So today may have been a rough day. But you turned around.
Really, it was very good.
He
good.
He cooked this lovely holiday lunch for.
She wasn't there,
and I skipped it.
She skipped it.
I did.
You knew we was going to cook tonight, so.
Yeah, right. So we're here. We're here together. So I didn't feel like overly obligated. I just
we
couldn't.
have an assistant tonight. I'm so happy.
Yes.
We
about
do.
that.
We do. So yes. So we have definitely been busy as we are rounding out the year. But things are gonna kind of come down now that we got all these parties and all this good stuff
Yeah,
out
did
of the
everybody
way.
get their shopping done? I was just lamenting that I haven't finished mine yet.
Let me tell you, it's a tough world. Actually, I'm waiting any minute for a ring of the doorbell because
know.
I need one more thing for tonight.
One more.
So there's one tiny piece of equipment that we
That's
need.
very close. What do you think?
But we all do. We all
Yeah.
This was like, I mean,
So it's supposed to be delivered between 4:30 and 6:30. It is now 6:04. I did not get the delivery notice.
Yeah,
But
plenty
when
of
it's
time.
delivered, will you be able to go out and get it? You will?
Yeah?
Okay, so
Okay,
we got
good.
a head nod there. So we do have somebody who to go fetch that package for us.
Excellent.
So we
Someone
will.
responsible.
Well, yeah, I can't guarantee that. Tonight is going to definitely be an interesting way out of 2024 for our Redner's Food for Thought. But
All
we're
right.
going to try to get it in. So, as always, don't forget to.
Wait.
What?
That's the
What?
last one
This is,
Of the
yeah.
year?
2024.
Yeah.
It's December.
Yeah.
When did you think we were going to do another one? Did
He
you
forgot
think this
when
was an
Thanksgiving.
add-on?
I mean, we're talking
This is
Thanksgiving now. Oh my good God.
This is
You see that?
it. This is another year. This is year 5 done.
Wow.
Next month we are starting year 6.
What are the goals for your year 6?
I don't know.
Let's get through December first.
I agree.
Let's get through December.
Maybe sometimes maybe a bit more prepared. I
Maybe.
don't know. Is that possible?
That's for next year.
Yeah, we'll deal with that. Right now, we're just gonna fly by the seat of our
Worry
pants
about
and
it.
wait for that doorbell to ring.
Yes.
It's coming. It's coming. But
Yes.
on its last month, if you have not grabbed this yet, hopefully all of you had,
And sure.
our Redner's Health Sense magazine, October, November, and December. It is thick and it is full of recipes, meal solutions, fun tips. Hopefully all of you know what you're going to be eating, preparing,
Yeah, I'm going
sharing
to my family's house
next week,
And they're
right?
cooking the food. Yeah.
But in all complete honesty,
Yeah.
I have no idea. My mother-in-law was texting me today, and she's like, "Hey, can I make this for Christmas brunch?" I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know we were having
Didn't know what to do with
brunch.
that, but thanks
I didn't
for
know we
letting
were
me
having
know.
anybody over."
Is it here?
Let me
or
get back
is
to
it
you.
at your...
So what I love to do in the morning is to bake 2 breakfast casseroles.
Oh my gosh.
So I always do a French toast casserole, and then I
Yes.
do a tater tot sausage bacon casserole.
Sweet
I
and
look
savory.
forward to it.
You sound very good.
They are amazing.
Really good.
And I only make them this time of year. Like I might make it one more time if we go camping.
I get it.
It's like something I could put together.
I totally get it.
But it's not something I make often. So that's a really, you could put that in while you're opening up your gifts. And then when you're done opening the gifts, they're
Yeah.
all ready. And I make them the night before.
Yeah, we are
yeah.
on the same page.
Yeah, so they're really easy. But then we don't typically eat another big meal. But now I'm going to, because, I got the text.
Yeah, so now
You got to feed people. If someone comes to your house, you got to feed them, right?
I guess so.
So now I need.
I don't want to be known as that particular.
No, so now I have to come up with a plan. And I'm not always very traditional when it comes to the holiday meal. So I think I'm going to do Mississippi pot roast because it's quick,
Oh.
it's easy, and I love it.
Sounds
Have
good.
you ever had it?
I haven't had pot roast in forever. It would
Specifically
Just
Mississippi
that
pot
name,
roast.
Mississippi pot roast.
Have you ever had it?
be. Yeah, it sounds good.
So do you know it's like
Sounds-
the easiest thing on the planet?
Nope.
It's your pot roast, your au jus, pepperoncinis, butter.
No, it's my favorite.
That's it.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
4
okay.
ingredients.
That's pretty easy.
And it's 8 hours, pull it
Mississippi's going
apart.
low, man. Come on.
I am telling you, the first time I had, actually someone else made it for me.
Yeah.
And it was just incredible.
I know.
I need this recipe. And you could also do it with chicken too, and
Oh,
have
sure.
like chicken Mississippi roast. So I might do that. And I love mashed potatoes.
Are we going to
so
see good
who knows?
recipes like that in the Health Sense magazine?
Yeah, so if you're still looking for ideas like myself, you could grab them from here. Obviously, the January and February will be
Thank you.
coming out in a few weeks, but just not quite out yet. And we are featuring 4 recipes tonight that are not in the Redner's Health Sense magazine. 2 recipes are from Pillsbury.com
Yep.
because sometimes crescent rolls are just that easy.
They're great.
And if you check out that website, again, Pillsbury.com, so many great recipes, sweet, savory, everything that you mentioned, they are all there. So we have 2 quick apps that we're going to do tonight. And I would say they're definitely more entertaining. So maybe not specifically on the holiday, but surrounding. Over the next 2 weeks, we're going to do a lot of eating, a lot of entertaining,
Yeah, we
a lot
are.
of going to parties.
Yep.
So if you're looking for something quick and easy, Andy and I were both talking about all the recipes from the show
Yeah.
that we've used within the past couple of weeks.
Totally, I am.
Either going over to someone's house or having someone over. We both did the spinach artichoke dip, which
Yeah, we
was
did.
delicious.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
sat there like eating it and eating it.
It was a favorite on Thanksgiving for sure.
Yeah, so 2 apps, and then when you think about 2025 right around the corner, that is me. How about that? A little bit more makeup, my hair is freshly washed, my clothes are clean. Not quite what we got going on today, Pete.
It's not your natural state.
Yes,
That's the natural
yes.
state right here.
So my 3-year-old is currently paging through the Redner's Health Sense magazine and saw a glamour shot of me and does not quite know who that
Mommy, was
person
that
is.
you? That's you? Is that really you?
She's questioning it. How photoshopped is this?
This is
Mom?
Photoshop, right?
Thanks, Pete.
Can you still get the Health Sense magazine online?
Yes, so you could go to rednersmarkets.com. It's available online. Obviously, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and look for all the fun recipes and everything through there.
Nice.
So, but we have two more. Chef Tim's favorite fruit,
Mango.
which is, do you know mango is a hot trend for 2025?
Oh, is it?
I couldn't believe
It
it.
was for 2024 and
Right.
2023.
So it's so crazy because this time of the year, the trend reports always start to come out. So a couple of weeks ago, I thought, let me see what people are chattering about, and it's a lot of the same basic stuff. People are interested in gut. People are interested in protein. People are interested in sustainability, food safety, all blah blah blah, all the boring things.
There's a lot of things.
Spice.
Ooh.
Spicy, so that's exciting for us.
Got it.
If you have not tried this yet, we sell this at Redner's. Have you tried this yet?
What is this? Hot honey?
Mike's Hot Honey.
Nice.
Not that
It's-
brand, but
It's pricey, but it's kind of worth it.
It's tasty.
So I was just telling you about that appetizer that I made for Thanksgiving, and
Yep.
you do a little drizzle on the bourgeon, on the panko crusted bourgeon.
Okay. I just
I know,
made.
it was great.
Yesterday, I just made. I don't know what to call it. Sweet and sour chicken, but one of
Oh,
the main
yeah.
ingredients, the sauce is made out of honey, and I like it a little spicy. Pick some,
You
some
can
of
do
that.
it, yes.
Add a little bit of that to it.
So spice is definitely on the trends, and then I read several reports, and they all agreed that mango is going to be a hot trend, and I'm with you. It's always trendy.
Yeah, it's always
mango goes well with so much. It's so
Great fruit.
versatile. It's available year round. The varieties, are pretty incredible and different. So there's so many different things you could do with it. So we have two cool recipes featuring mangoes tonight for the new year,
Yeah.
and that's it.
I was at the
That's a wrap up.
I was at the Wine Missing Beer and Wine Cafe,
Yeah.
and they had a mango adult slushy.
Oh.
Very good. So mango is like
Mango's always trending in
it's
the
always
beverage
Yes.
department.
And speaking of Redner's Beer and Wine Cafes, if you have not gone, you really must visit.
Over there.
The way we procure so many of our items, our buyers work hard to keep a lot of things local, unique. We always listen to guest feedback,
Yes,
so we have a neat variety of items.
I believe I saw some Pagoda City brew over there the
Yep.
other day. So yeah,
Absolutely.
I know you guys get the good stuff.
Yeah, my husband's always sending me with very specific things that he's like, you need to get
Good
it at.
stuff.
I'm like, well, of course I'm going to get it at Redner's. He's like, no, you really have to get it there. I'm like, got it. But definitely check on the holiday hours. This is terrible. I don't know them off the top of my head, but if you follow us on social, they will be posted there. And do not forget about our holiday ham promotion, which is spend $400 between the beginning of December and 12/24, and you earn yourself a free
pretty
ham.
easy.
So a lot
Yeah,
of people love the free turkey.
Yeah.
Now
I was
you
going
get
to
a free
say,
ham.
considering how much food you're going to end up spending, and then you could pick up all the long-term supply stuff and then get the ham. Not bad.
Exactly.
Which one you like better, the turkey or the ham?
Oh, boy. I'm a turkey household, but I was just having this discussion with my father yesterday.
Yeah?
Grandma's coming over for Christmas Eve to do the Feast of the Fishes. This is going to be a lot of fish.
Don't you pick on Grandma.
No, I'm not picking on her.
You know what?
It's
Can
me.
we find
I
a
wanna
way
handle all
to
that
zoom?
fish.
I want to zoom Grandma in sometime.
Oh, okay.
She
Is
should
the-
be
I
a
don't think
woman
that-
after your own heart
I don't-
because he yells at her for using too much butter.
I was just about to say,
Really?
I don't know if you're going to be able to turn the volume knob down lower. She screams. We don't need to invite her over. She could just
She could just
yell from her house.
she could just project her voice and we will hear her from there.
But
so.
traditionally, we would do turkey. We like turkey. That's my family. What about you guys? Ham or turkey?
I like turkey.
I like turkey too.
Yeah, we typically would do ham the night before, kind of like after a church type thing.
Yeah.
So and
Ham is Easter. Ham really.
Yeah.
Easter
Yeah.
time is when ham really
Yeah.
shines for us.
I'm
Yeah.
with you guys. I'm turkey too.
Oh, all right. Yes, 3 turkeys.
but
in a row.
we're, I also grew up in kielbasa world, so
Oh,
we're
sure.
big on kielbasa, ham, all that good stuff. So
Bless.
All right.
All right, so we got everything set up.
I think we're ready.
We're gonna start doing some good stuff.
What are we doing?
Well, we talked about
Were
it
you
earlier.
listening? Were you paying attention?
We're
What
gonna
were you distracted by? He was talking to his assistant. It
Holy
wasn't
we're gonna inform Jeff Tim during the break.
Hey, come on, help me out.
We'll
I
take a
need your
quick
help.
break. We'll take a quick break. And we'll be right back after a couple of messages here on Redner's Food for Thought at 8:30 WEEU. Also online, Facebook.com. Look them up, Redner's Warehouse Markets. Gotta take a break. Coming back with more food after this.
The innovation you've been waiting for is here. The Big Cheese-It Crunchwrap Supreme and Tostada from Taco Bell. Built on the 16X Cheez-It platform with the first flavor matrix stable enough to make a Cheez-It Tostada possible and cheesy enough to power a crunch wrap. Because if you want to change the world, you have to bring something big to the table. Think big and order the Big Cheez-It Crunchwrap Supreme and Tostada from Taco Bell. At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for limited time only, while supplies last. Context store for participation which varies.
Got a special event? Let Redner's Markets cover the catering with their delicious selection of party platters and prepared foods. Host the best brunch with their sunrise brioche sliders, wraps, and fruit trays. Treat your guests to Redner's assortment of pastries and cakes, or take your party to the next level with fried or rotisserie chicken, shrimp cocktail trays, traditional or boneless wings, and even more easy-to-heat meals made by our executive chefs. Put down the apron and pick up the party with Redner's Catering. Check out the menu at the market or order online at rednersmarkets.com.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent are required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Being young with unlimited energy to burn. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think you could beat lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
All guys lose their edge when they turn 40. The body has less testosterone. That's why I take Nugenix Total T.
I've heard about Nugenix. That really works?
Since I started taking Nugenix, I'm lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. I feel more energized at work. It's even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try?
Yep, send a text. It's that easy.
Text EDGE to 42424 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T. It's the #1 selling testosterone boosting brand at GNC and Walmart. Do it now and they'll also send you a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, their newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text EDGE to 42424. That's EDGE to 42424. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Oh no, stomach issues again.
1 minute remaining on this break. 1 minute.
Could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
When it comes to addiction, every second
30 seconds, 30 seconds.
Residents have access to free Narcan and safe, affordable options for drug and alcohol treatment. Order an opioid overdose reversal kit. Find treatment. Or learn more by visiting the Council on Chemical Abuse website, cocaburks.org/hope. That's COCA burks.org/hope for more information. Or call 610-376-8669 to learn more. Paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
I'll cut it down. Microphones are hot. All right, let's count it down in 3, 2, 1. Good evening, folks. Welcome back to Redner's Food for Thought here on 830 WEEU, the voice of Berks and beyond. We got some mango-based apps that we're putting together that maybe you're looking for a quick meal this holiday, a quick or a quick snicker snacker.
Hey, you never know. Kids will be home for 2 full weeks.
Yeah.
Moms out there, caregivers out there, if you do not know this, which I know you do, and you've been dreading it since the calendar came out in like June. I don't know when the calendar comes out.
Right.
But we got this. Just be prepared.
Just be prepared.
Lock yourself in the bathroom. Go! All right, we got to get this in the oven. So our first recipe, like Andy said, is going to be a nice little lunch, an appetizer, whatever you want it to be. It's also great because you could potentially use some of the leftovers that you have.
Yeah.
Make this whatever you want.
Oh, yeah.
But it is a Cubano crescent square.
Oh, okay.
You got that, Chef?
Cubano crescent.
I do now. Let's roll.
Okay, so the oven is heated to 350. We have a pan sprayed ready to go. We have the crescent dough sheet.
Yes.
So it's not the actual like crescents. It's the Pillsbury dough sheet. That's probably better to say it.
Because I can see that it's not in the triangles that usually that you're using.
So you can layer one on the bottom, and you're kind of going to overlap on the sides because it's going to act as the crust.
That's my cue. Right?
This is you.
This is you. Get to work.
Paula. I mean, you can't blame him for asking.
It's true. Right. Where is she? All right, there we go.
Oh, that looks great. Okay.
Oh, that fits right in there.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to. So yeah, you could pull it up a little bit on the sides.
Okay.
And then you are going to layer on the bottom some roasted pork. I may have cheated.
What?
Not may have. I absolutely cheated. So I grabbed some amazing roasted pork from our Redner chef-inspired meals.
How is that cheating?
To me, it's brilliant.
Yes.
It's affordable, it's quick, it's easy,
It's
and it's delicious. It's already seasoned. And
Next.
Okay, we're moving on.
Oh, yes, we are.
So next we're going to spread some of the yellow mustard
A little bit of
over
yellow
the pork.
mustard over the pork.
And then all you're doing is layering with ham. Again, Redner's deli ham.
Yeah.
I love our ham. It's the best, and it is the
Our assistant's doing very well.
Wait, I'm telling him, and he's telling her.
This is
like
welcome to
playing,
management.
This is like playing telephone. The instructions. Let's see it. Let's see how this actually turns out.
Is she not doing great?
Doing fabulous, Peyton. You're doing a really good job.
He knows what he's talking about. That's great.
He's just looking to get out of work. He's like, forget it. He's like,
I'm going to have to call some agency right now. There's a child working right now.
well, I mean, he
not
did
even being
prepare
paid.
food last night for like 500 people, and then food again today for probably 150.
That's fair.
So.
He did do a very nice thing for the kids.
But I mean, there's
Time for
only
the kids
three of
to-
us. He could prepare for us, right? I think so. So then after the mustard gets spread on, again, we're just going to layer with the deli ham and Swiss cheese.
Okay.
And then top it with the other half or another can of the dough sheet.
Oh,
dough
okay.
sheets.
Dough
That's
sheet.
hard to say. Dough sheets.
Look at her.
She's holding the microphone for you, too.
Put it back up.
Nah, she's done with that. It's time to look at the
What'd you say was
bracelet.
next?
Ham, cheese.
Ham and cheese.
Are you sure you don't want to put the other pork on there? No?
Layer it out. All right.
Come on, let's put it on there. Put it on. Fill it up, baby.
She's
We want
had
these to
four.
be good crescent squares.
Okay.
More yellow mustard
Yes.
going on here. So I did take apart one of these chef-inspired prepared meals. So it was the roasted pork and it was rice and beans.
Yeah.
And I am so looking forward to tonight. I'm eating those rice and beans. So
girl.
it was kind of like a multi-purpose purchase.
Yeah.
Yes, ham.
All right, we're going to put it all on so we don't get yelled at.
Is it okay if it's bunched up? Doesn't have to be beautiful or whatever.
I don't know.
Perfectly.
We're going to find out, though.
As long as it's tasty.
I think it's going to be pretty amazing. Oh, and you got the cheese, Peyton? And you and I just get to sit back
I know,
and
this is-
watch this unfold.
This is awesome.
No, you don't have to rip it. You could just put it on. You can't actually mess this up. This is just simple assembly, and as you see,
A child can do it.
children can do it. Anybody could do this.
One more over here.
Hopefully everybody washed their hands today, but we make no real
Oh,
guarantees.
it totally happened while we were looking. There we go.
Hey, that looks great.
OSHA, please look away. Thank you.
So
Whatever.
now we are going to take this
The second sheet
Dough.
of dough and lay it on
this is like
top.
team team lift here. And we'll
Should take my spot.
I know. This is like 2 months in a row, chef.
This is no
where we-
good, chef.
Egg wash.
Oh, Mandy enjoyed it for one time. Right?
Yeah. I'll put a little bit of egg wash on top. That'll give it a really nice crust when it breaks.
Are you
when
going
it
to do
bakes up.
this? Okay, just a little bit. Spread it like you're painting. Like you're painting a picture.
This is adorable.
And then we are going to cover it with foil. And in the oven, we're going to start with 30 minutes and see then if it needs to go a little bit longer. But we want it a nice golden brown. Nice crunch to it, but still flaky and soft on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, my favorite, we're going to top it with some pickles.
Pickles! Ooh, where's Mike Keller? He would love
Yes. Oh, I love pickles. Peyton, Mommy loves pickles, right? All right, I think we're all good, babe. So let's get the foil on, and Chef Tim is going to put it in the oven.
Okay. Anything else?
And that is 1.
Oh, wow, really? That was fast.
Yeah, I told you it was fast.
On the way.
Guess what? Over these next 2 weeks, Andy,
yes,
everything's got to be fast.
You got to keep it
Quick
snappy, that's
and
for sure.
easy in order to feed the little armies that we have.
Of our families.
Yes, we got to be quick. So this next one is just as quick.
Okay.
And our base is going to be meatballs.
Meatballs!
So
Yay!
if you want to get frozen meatballs, fresh from the meat case, if you want to make your own meatballs, it doesn't matter what you want to do, but
Right.
we are looking for those bite-sized meatballs. We also have the sweet Hawaiian crescent rolls. So
What? They have them in Sweet Hawaiian now?
you didn't know that? Oh, this is old news, Andy.
okay.
So this is going to be a tad bit different because when we get these out, we are not going to unroll them.
Okay.
Chef, are you paying attention?
Yes.
Don't unroll.
Said yes.
Do we get 2 yeses?
Mm-hmm.
So from our third microphone.
We got it.
With a serrated knife, we are going to cut. Ooh,
Sorry.
that's okay. 16 of these.
Oh.
Let Uncle Chef.
Let Uncle
Chef do
Uncle
it.
Chef.
16.
Okay.
Do you like that name, Uncle Chef?
So we keep it rolled up, and then
You're going to keep it rolled up. Yep.
and then we're slicing them like you would.
We
Oh,
really.
that's the bread. There we go. Jeez.
So I will again tell you that I always have Pillsbury crescents, dough sheets, biscuits, and the cinnamon rolls on hand because there are so many things
They're
that
nice.
you can do with them.
They're versatile. That's for sure.
So now you're going to spread them out. Hold on 1 second, honey.
Those look like crackers.
They look like crackers.
They
They,
look
do
like
kind of
crackers.
look like crackers. So we're going to spread them out. So you're going to spread them into kind of like little circles.
Little
That's what we're going to
circles,
go
okay.
with, right? Can you spread them out, Peyton? Chef Tim, can you spread them out?
Yes.
And then we're going to put a little Parmesan cheese,
Oh yeah.
your meatball, which should be thawed, cooked somewhere in the middle there.
Okay.
And then we are going to pull up the dough around the meatball.
You're wrapping it around like it's a little.
Yeah,
Little pair of
like an
pants.
appetizer. No, not like a little pair of pants, Andy.
I'm really bad at my.
It's
comparisons.
covered, so it's covered in dough,
Yep.
but we wrap it in there with the cheese.
With the cheese in there. Yeah.
And you know how much you love the cheese,
I do
right?
love the cheese. I actually made spaghetti and meatballs the other. I started watching The Sopranos. I've never seen it before. My friend Matt would be very, very pleased with me.
Put actually, I got it.
Got it? Sure.
The butter here.
How we doing there? Looking good. Okay, so this is pretty simple to put together. And then after it is, what, are we just spreading this out on a sheet and we're baking it in the oven, I guess, or?
Yep, so our next step after all of the meatballs get rolled, do you see how he stepped in between us? Because he is not really happy with the product that Peyton and I are produced.
Oh, that's what he does.
He's like, it needs to be a bit more perfect. Next, we will do a light dip in some melted butter.
Okay.
And then roll it in panko crumbs.
Oh, a little bit of breading on the end.
And
yeah.
that's it. We're going to put it on a baking sheet and in the oven at 350 degrees. And we're going to have these nice, crunchy, delicious, cheesy meatballs.
Okay.
That we're going to dip in marinara sauce.
I was about to say, that was my question, and you answered it. So,
Yes, we have
question,
sauce.
Are we already done? Did we cook all of the things? Or
No,
a
we
secret
have
thing?
more to do. And guess what? Remember how much we loved having time to eat last time?
Yes.
Well, hopefully. Because we get carried away and we chat a little bit.
We do.
So we miss eating. And
Well-
I like to eat and be able to confirm a yay or nay.
Oh, sure, of course.
Even though most of the time we're yays.
Oh, we're definitely yays because we're good at what we do. Well,
You're acting like you cook anything.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ooh, good job, Peyton.
Speaking of chatting, let's chat a little bit while we take a quick break.
Sounds good.
Okay, sounds good. We'll be back after a couple of messages here on Redner's Food for Thought. Don't forget, I know I'm very great at this. We're so great at describing how these things get put together. But if you need to see it for yourself, make sure you go on Facebook, facebook.com, and look up Redner's Warehouse Markets. We're streaming live right now, but otherwise, keep staying tuned in to 830 WEEU, the voice of Berks and Beyond.
When it comes to grocery shopping, you're a pro, and Redner's Markets is here to up your game with Redner's Ready. Shop online and
Andy
can be placed as far as 4 days ahead or as little as 2 hours.
Did you see my text?
Items are always handpicked, and
We had a caller.
Okay. Special instructions for your grocery needs.
We don't do
Plus,
calls,
there's no
but
difference between in-store and
wanted,
online pricing. No extra
Richard,
pickup fees,
did
and
you
you
get where
can
he was
redeem
from?
points from your Redner's rewards.
I did not, no.
Richard,
with Redner's Ready.
All right,
Shop online at
I'll tell them.
Redner'sMarkets.com.
All right,
Hi.
Yeah, it's up to you. I just wanted to pass it along.
Appreciate it.
I didn't make any promises to you.
Thank you.
In community, we provide exceptional personal care and specialized memory care services. Our award-winning Life Stories program and dedicated team ensures residents receive the support they need, from daily assistance to unique memory care programs tailored for those living with dementia. Safety, security, comfort, and compassion define our care. Schedule your tour today at theresidence@villagegreens.com.
If you're living with dry age-related macular degeneration or dry AMD, you may be at risk for developing geographic atrophy or GA. GA can be unpredictable and progress rapidly, leading to irreversible vision loss. Now there's something you can do to
slow it down and get it going slower.
Izervay is proven to slow GA progression.
Izervay gets GA going slower.
Izervay or avacincaptad Pagel is a prescription eye injection used to treat GA. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may temporarily increase eye pressure. Your vision may be impaired after an eye injection or exam. Don't delay. Ask your doctor about Izervay today.
Izervay gets GA going slower.
Visit Izervay.com. That's IZERVAY.com.
Paid for by Estella's Pharma.
Oh, candy.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Give us a gift this count up. 'Tis the season for the Candy Cane Count-Up from the PA Lottery, the new scratch-off game with 10 top prizes of $50,000. Pick up the game and play today, or fill your gift bag with a few scratch-offs for a stocking stuffer that's sure to bring joy to those out there with a touch of that holiday luck. Your chance to win on the radio. Simply tune into the
30.
Got you covered, baby. Just listen to Mornings with Mike here on 830 WEEU, Monday through Friday from 6 to 9 a.m. When you hear your cue to call, dial in for your chance to win some tickets for the Candy Cane Count-Up. Must be 18 years or older to participate. Candy cane, oh, candy cane. Here's to a prosperous season with the PA Lottery and 830 WEEU, the voice of Berks and beyond.
Okie dokie. Music's playing. When you're ready, you can get set up. But it looks like everybody's still prepping. So we'll just wait a second here. Meredith's about to put the meatballs in. All right, I'm going to count us in. In 3, 2, 1. Good evening, folks. Welcome back to Redner's Food for Thought here on 830 WEEU. Also online, Facebook.com. Look up Redner's Warehouse Markets. We are streaming live. We are putting together a couple of easy-peasy, super tasty-looking little appetizers, little appies for your family.
So 2 out of 4 things are in the oven. The other 2 things don't need to go into the oven, so that's pretty fabulous.
Wow, that is very fabulous, actually.
Next, we'll be moving on to our Mango Mayhem. Mango is the fruit of 2025, and we could not be any happier because...
Yeah, take that, banana.
That's right. Mango is the #1 fruit across the world.
Yeah.
So worldwide, it is the most popular. And again, completely understandable. For the most part, year-round availability, very versatile, lots of varieties. So it's just, we got to know what to do with it. So mango.org is a fabulous resource. There are lots of tips and tricks and videos, recipes, you name it, nutrition information, although you probably don't really need to look it up just because know that it's super duper healthy. It is a super food. over 20 vitamins, minerals, tons of fiber. You know, we got our vitamin C, our vitamin A. Woo, we'll keep that knife over there.
There we go.
Nothing like a 3-year-old picking up the knife. That's all right. We're all good here.
This is a regular kitchen. That's what happens.
Yeah, that's right. So we are going to make a vanilla mango fruit dip.
Ooh, okay.
So fruit dip is absolutely one of my favorite things, especially at a party.
Yeah.
I love fruit platters, but I love that fruit dip even more.
Yum.
So that is what we are going to make tonight.
Yum.
So we are going to get out. Peyton, can you get me a spoon, please?
Yeah.
Yes. So we are going to start with yogurt of your choice. Typically it calls for a plain yogurt. I'm always a vanilla fan.
Yeah, that's my
So
wife,
that
too.
is what I am using tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, and Chef, can you dice me some mangoes, please?
I'd love to.
I know you
want to help me?
One diced mango would be good. And then the other one, if you want to make some wedges,
Yeah.
slices. What are we calling them? What are we calling them? Slices.
Oh, okay. The long one?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Spears.
Spears,
Is it
mango
a spear?
spears.
Is that what we're going to go with, Chef?
Go from
Do you know what I'm talking about is what I'm asking.
Julian the mango. Come on.
Yeah, something like that. One we're going to use for the dip. The other one we're going to use as a dipper.
Okay.
One diced and one to dip in the yogurt dip.
Some sort of stick-like shape.
So not to give a branded plug here, but this is one of my absolute favorite yogurts. It's Dan & Light and Fit, the original vanilla. I use this in smoothies, fruit and yogurt parfaits, anywhere I go out and I kind of like, talk to people. I usually use this as an example and people love it. It's creamy, it's smooth, it's not too thick. They do have a Greek version of it. I actually have that in my refrigerator because my children love it. So, but it just has some great flavor.
Yeah, my wife's always like, get the Dannon.
Yep, I do love it. So, starting here with a cup of
the yogurt.
Yep, a cup of yogurt. You're right, Peyton. And Chef Tim is doing the diced mangoes.
Chef, is there any kind of secret to cutting mangoes? Is there like a proper way or anything you want to?
There is.
I just want to make sure, because like everybody's got their way, right? It's a difficult. It's got a goofy seed in the middle. It's got that long.
So I am very particular about cutting a mango, and that's the way I learned, and that's kind of the only way I do it.
Yeah.
However, the other day when I was on mango.org, they have a video, and this guy, it was maybe like a 3-minute video, and there was probably 20 different ways to prepare a mango. And it was like, I just sat there and I was like, well, I know one of them. And it was very, very interesting. Did you ever do the cup? I'm sure you didn't use the cup method because you're not into the gadgets.
No.
But they peeled the mango with a cup.
Well, look how interesting.
Okay.
Look at that.
Oh, is that the seed? Yeah.
Oh. I've never actually done that before.
Yeah, that's the actual seed in the
All
middle
the
there.
mango
This is
research
the
I've
this
done,
is
I
the
can't
actual.
say.
So
Well, because you're supposed to stay away from it.
Well, yeah.
That's sliced right through. This is good, though. This is learning for us.
Look at that. Isn't that really cool?
That is very cool.
Yeah, you
but
can
now
plant
you
your own
see
mango
why
tree.
we don't eat it and we stay away from it, because it is way too hard and fibrous, and it's a little difficult to manage.
No, it's interesting.
Yeah.
No, it's
Okay,
interesting.
so Chef Tim
I'm actually
is
gonna
doing
keep
a
this.
science experiment over here with a 3-year-old.
I grew
Does it smell good?
I grew a pineapple off of the top of a pineapple. Maybe I'll try a mango this year.
Okay, so back to the mango.
Yes.
I typically look for the dimple. So there's just this little dimple in the mango, only one. I see. What do you think it looks like? A surfboard. It looks
Oh,
like
it looks like a surfboard. She's
Okay.
That is correct.
Chef Tim and Peyton are in their own world over here.
Let me see that.
What do you need?
Oh, you wanted the seed?
He's taking it home to plant a mango tree.
I was gonna try.
Okay.
So anyway, there's the
Thank
dimple
you.
in the mango.
So the dimple, and then I take my knife and go down both sides, and that's typically how you could avoid the seed, unless you are Chef Tim and Peyton, when you like to dissect the seed and have your little science experiment here. So then you basically have your two halves. I like to checkerboard, so vertical lines, horizontal lines,
Yep.
and then flip it inside out.
Okay.
apparently that's called the hedgehog method.
Oh, okay.
I did not know it had a name, but again, if you go to mango.org and you see the video of their tips and tricks and how to handle a mango, they will tell you. It's like the last method they do is the hedgehog method.
There you go.
But that's the one that I like to do because you get beautifully diced mangoes.
It looks cool.
It does look cool. It's super easy, but I do think you tend to have a bit more waste that way. So Chef Tim is not a fan of food waste, and he will make sure that we get every edible ounce out of that mango.
He really did. Like,
yes.
He took all the inedible.
It is not, honey. It's a mango. So mangoes come in all different colors, and the color of the mango does not necessarily mean its ripeness, okay?
Okay.
So even though this one is green and this one is red, they're actually still the same variety. They are a product of Peru currently with where we are right now.
Yep.
It typically gets red from how the sun is hitting it. So that is really the only difference. To determine the ripeness, you give a very gentle squeeze, and if it has a little give to it, if it's kind of soft, that's when you know it's ripe. So this one is a bit riper than this guy here, who's a little bit harder, but he's still having a little give. So I would say they're both going to be a nice, edible, tasty, good eating fruit.
Mommy, why do these two do the same?
Why do they do what?
Why is this one not these ones are not like the kind of like the one shapes?
So one is what color?
Green.
And one is what color?
Red.
But guess what? They are the exact same fruit, and they both look like this in the inside.
Then why is this one red and why are these ones the same color?
Just like people, they're all different. How about that? Is that pretty cool?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like red like that.
How's Chef doing cutting up the mangoes? He doing a good job?
Yeah.
Yes, he is. Okay, so I'm going to take this mango from Chef Tim, and then I'm going to give that back to you so you can make those mango spears.
Okay.
So we have the mango in the food processor, and then going to use 1 ounce.
Hey, let's try cutting this efficiently.
She's a very independent 3-year-old, unlike her twin sister who is glued to the television set right now because she was told to be quiet, and only one of them actually listened. That's okay.
It's pretty good.
Hey, Chef Tim, can you reach below in that cabinet and get out the vanilla extract? It's going to be on the top left corner.
So we just added those diced mangoes to the yogurt in the food processor there. So I'm assuming we're going to process
Can I borrow that?
together. And I see that we have a little bit of vanilla extract.
I love my vanilla extract.
Get the real stuff too. Get to stay away from the unless you gotta get it.
1 ounce of cream cheese.
Okay.
What's on it? Oh, the stem is still on it. Well, it needs a stem to hang on the tree, right?
Yeah.
Do you know how they get the mangoes off the tree?
Yeah.
How do they get them off the tree?
We shake the tree.
We shake the tree.
Well told, you are correct.
Awesome.
How did you know that? That is how they get mangoes off the tree, and someone stands with a big net.
When I get outside, those like apples on the tree that we can shake.
True. And then you catch them, right? And then you can clean them up, wash them up, and eat them. You like apples?
Well, we only throw them away so our teachers said it.
Oh, those apples. Yeah, those apples you don't really eat.
Yeah,
You're not throwing away edible apples, right?
Not those apples we can't eat.
No, not
Right.
those.
We
No,
got
yeah.
you. We got you. Okay. So now I'm going to, and you don't throw those apples, right? No, you don't throw them. You listen to your teacher. So a half a teaspoon of vanilla, which tends to be like our garlic amount.
Yes, right.
It's like double, triple, quadruple, whatever we really feel like.
Just listen to your heart.
Yeah, and I like my vanilla. And next, 1 tablespoon of honey. And then all we have to do is mix it up in the food processor.
Okay, cool.
And that's it.
And we're not doing the hunt honey, right?
No, but you know what? That would be interesting, but I don't know if I'd really like it.
Might be a little bit too spicy with the sweet.
Yes. So that is the vanilla mango fruit dip.
Okay. And then we're going to have those to dip it in.
That's right.
Okay, sounds good. Wow, that was also very, very quick. I think, let me see. One more break? Let's take one more break.
Do it.
We'll take one more break here on Food for Thought while Chef Tim slices up our little spears of mango and Meredith prepares the dip. We still got 2 in the oven, and I think one more recipe to go. Question mark? Yep, one more. Okay. Wow, I was actually listening, unlike some people. No, I'm kidding. Keep listening yourself out there to Food for Thought. We'll be back after a couple of messages here. Don't forget, you can catch us online, facebook.com. Look up Redner's Warehouse Markets. See the beautiful food that we are preparing. And we'll see you guys after a few messages.
Bring the whole family to Berks County's beloved winter destination, Holiday Lights at Grings Mill. Be enchanted by the glistening light displays from December 4th through the 29th. Grab a treat from the food truck and enjoy live entertainment. Visit Santa on Christmas Tree Lane or get cozy by the fire pit, sharing in the warmth of the holiday spirit. Free parking, free admission. Find a complete schedule for holiday lights and entertainment on Facebook. Search Berks County Parks or call 610-372-8939 for more information.
Get out of your car and into the holiday spirit at the Lehigh Valley Zoo with the 11th Annual Winter Light Spectacular, presented by Service Electric and powered by Christmas Decor. This winter wonderland is the zoo's largest annual fundraiser and is now open through January 4th. Enjoy 1.2 million lights, classic holiday scenes, family photo ops, live princess performances, fire pits, holiday treats, and Santa Claus. Plus, Geekers Tacos is open for dinner. Accept no imitation. For daily schedules and tickets, visit lvzoo.org.
Texting enrolls you in recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Being young with unlimited energy to burn. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think you could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
All guys lose their edge when they turn 40. The body has less testosterone. That's why I take Nugenix Total T.
I've heard about Nugenix. That really works?
Since I started taking Nugenix, I'm lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. I feel more energized at work. It's even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try?
Yep, send a text. It's that easy.
Text EDGE to 42424 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T. It's the #1 selling testosterone boosting brand at GNC and Walmart. Do it now and they'll also send you a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, their newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text EDGE to 42424. That's EDGE to 42424. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Shop, earn, and save with the Redner's Rewards Program. Purchase select items at Redner's and unlock big savings on groceries and fuel. Redeem your points in-store and fill your shopping cart with fantastic deals like buy 3, get the 4th free. Save fuel too. Enjoy discounts at Redner's Quick Stop, Speedway, and many other locations. Get 5 cents off per gallon for every $50 spent. Plus, discover tons of special offers, digital deals, and surprise savings available to rewards customers. Start saving today. Sign up at the store or online at rednersmarkets.com.
Hello, this is Dr. Angstad from Angstad Family Dental. Do you need dental care? We know firsthand how tough it can be to find a great new dentist or a gentle dental hygienist. If you want a safe, modern, patient-centered dental office, then all you need to do is make a quick, simple phone call to our friendly staff, and you'll be ready to go back to the dentist. Call 610-236-0700. Angstad Family Dental. Let our family take care of yours.
Come in and leave with a smile. Angstad Family Dental.
30 seconds, 30 seconds.
Juice, who are you? Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
All right. Okay. I'm going to count us down in a second. Just give us a little bit. Going to let us get settled up. Going to count us down in 3, 2, 1. Good evening, folks, and happy holidays, by the way. I don't think I remembered to mention that. You're listening to Redner's Food for Thought here on 830 WEEU. That would be the voice of Berks and beyond, but I want to hear the voice of Meredith McGrath and also Chef Tim. We've been cooking up a storm over here. We got a few appetizers going around. We got the meatballs. We got the ham. We got the pork. We also have the mango dip and the fruit. And now I see even more fruit, Meredith. What's happening over here? We're keeping it tropical.
Yes. So this may be one of my all-time favorite fruits, except for those. Goodness, what were they? Sweet Caroline blackberries.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember having those? I think it was like 2 years ago now that we were able to get those, and they were fully nature's candy. They were so delicious. They were so refreshing. They were really great. I remember buying a case of them and just eating them all day long. But this is a close second. So this is a very famous pink pineapple. You love pineapple. So if you could see Chef Tim getting in and cutting this pineapple up for us, the outside looks like a typical conventional pineapple, but the inside is pink.
When he sliced it open, I was like, oh, that's why it says pink.
Yes. And I will tell you, although it looks like a traditional pineapple, it may be a little bit better. It is so sweet and it is delicious fruit. So it is a higher price point because it is certain. You love it. I told you would love it. So we just got a big thumbs up from a 3-year-old. I don't think she's ever had the pink pineapple, but it is certainly a rare treat. It's good. Awesome. It comes in a beautiful gift box. So this is really something, under $10. You can grab this at any Redner's markets and take it with you to a party.
Yeah.
Although they might be like, why didn't you cut it up? But it really is on the presentation, so you definitely would like to take it in this nice
They're
box.
going to want to be surprised when they cut it open, too.
Absolutely.
I cannot believe how pink that pineapple is.
Yes, you can eat a strawberry, even though we're going to save it for the dip. I'm going to leave that box there, right? So our last recipe, while everything is still kind of cooking in the oven, is our mango orange spritz. So this is a really fun mocktail or cocktail, so however you would like it to be. But we have a little bit of mango, and Chef Tim, I am going to ask you, because our special tool, could you move 1 second, please? Thank you. Our special tool did not arrive. And you know what?
It's past 6:30.
It is past 6:30, so the delivery did not quite come. But we're going to call an audible here, and we're going to make this happen anyway. I thought I still did have another tool, but we're going to avoid it altogether.
Okay.
And Chef Tim, if you can muddle me some mango?
Muddle me some.
How about that?
It's a really good alliteration.
That might be our saying of 2024. Okay, Peps, that's good. Thank you, honey. Because Chef Tim has to work on that. So he's going to work on that. So we are going to muddle the mango, and we have a little bit of, you can use either sparkling water or you can use kombucha. So I do have a kombucha brand that we carry. It's called Hum. It's a probiotic kombucha, 0 sugar, and I got the blood orange flavor.
Okay.
So we have that. It is not soda.
There's not.
So let's see, 1 cup. I don't know if this is going to work out too well, Chef.
No?
I don't know. How should we do this? I think I might just do it right in here.
Yeah.
I do have one thing, if I can get in here, but we have a whole lot of we have a lot of stuff going on in the kitchen right now.
Yes, we do.
Could you say hi to those fine folks from Charlotte?
Oh, yes.
Hi to the fine folks from Charlotte, North Carolina, by the way, and thank you for tuning in.
All right, so we are going to, because Chef Tim is doing the pink pineapple. Let's see if we can make this happen.
I believe in you.
Mango.
We need the fork
What do we need? Oh, we do need that.
to mix it.
Yes, we need that to mix. So now we have the mango and the kombucha.
Okay.
And we need some mint leaves.
Okay. No, not right now.
Not
Later.
right now. We're not going to do it. We're going to get our mint leaves.
Okay.
And unfortunately, Andy P., we're doing a mocktail tonight.
That's fine. Christmas is not too
So
far
you
away.
can add your flavor of liquor or type of liquor, whatever you would like. So if you want to do vodka or rum, or you want to make it a cocktail or
cognac.
mocktail, you do what you would like to do. I needed that. Oh, they're muddling separately. They're muddling in a different dish, but we're going to... Can we make this work?
Oh, I see what's happening. Oh.
Hang on, Kate. Would you mind getting me the orange juice out of the refrigerator, please?
No problem.
Thank you.
Finally, put me to work around
Yes, Andy P.
All right.
No, we don't.
We don't want that,
though.
although it has been talked about. Here we go.
And you could serve this over ice. I'm trying to be a little gentle so that I don't crack the glass.
We're chefs, not bartenders.
I think about that often because there's all these great cocktail recipes that I see, and they just seem to be a little out of my skill level.
Yeah, it's a different kind of beast.
Because it's a different technique. So,
like
and then Chef Tim, excuse me, Peyton.
Just wait.
We're going to have Chef Tim check on the oven to see how are things looking in there. Are we getting crispy?
Yeah, we getting there? Is it going to happen? Are we going to eat? I think the meatballs are looking pretty good.
Meatballs are getting there?
Some of the meatballs in the background there look good.
They're all getting there.
Okay, sounds good.
Everything is slowly getting there. Not doing really great here. We're going to add our orange juice.
As long as you get the mint released.
Right.
Released.
I'm going
Release
to do
the
this
essential oils.
So again, this recipe was found at mango.org. There are a lot of really great beverage and dessert recipes there, especially for the new year. If you're looking to make any great changes, of course, one of the best changes you can make is drinking more water, getting more sleep, and eating fruits and vegetables.
Yes, unfortunately, my nutritionist said the same thing.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, cool, all the things I already know I should do, but I don't want to.
And now we're going to tell you just to do them, Andy P., right? And exercise. Move your body.
They were very kind of like, it's okay, we understand, life is hectic, so don't be beating yourself up, because that's not going to get you there any faster.
I have to be honest, this smells really, really good.
Yeah.
It may not be absolutely perfect, but cheers. Sorry, we're leaving you two out.
We don't get anything.
You don't get it? Nothing?
Nothing.
Well, it's fruity and delicious. What can you
do?
It is
good.
Yeah. It's nice and minty.
I just kind of choked on a big leaf of mint.
Did you get a big leaf?
A big leaf of mint.
My wife would love this because she loves, not mimosas, mojitos.
Oh, yeah.
She loves mojitos.
And I don't drink mojitos because I don't like choking on them. But I guess if it is muddled correctly with your muddler that was supposed to arrive by 6:30, all is good. But this is a very tasty, refreshing drink.
It's great.
So yeah, and it is easy, I guess, if you have the tools. So that is our mango orange spritz.
What do you think of the drink?
And
good.
We are going to, while we're still waiting for the oven to finish up, we can try our vanilla mango fruit dip.
Oh.
So again, this dip was just vanilla yogurt, ripe mango, cream cheese, honey, and vanilla extract in a food processor. And then any fruit or Nilla wafers.
It's really good with the strawberry.
You could kind of make a nice little platter around it and dip in the fruit dip.
What do you think? Approved?
Ooh, we got another thumbs up.
Not bad. See, this is how you know you're good. Because if you can get the 3-year-old doing great, it must be pretty good.
So again, I really am getting the Orange Julius vibes off of this.
Yeah.
You're getting the citrus, the creaminess of the yogurt. Delicious.
This is really good, Meredith.
Did you try the pink pineapple yet?
Oh, no, not yet. Let's take a spear.
So, Chef Tim.
I like it with the mango the best.
I'm going to try
there's no mango left. Everybody ate all the mango.
Which one do you like the best?
No, I'm pink pineapple.
Yeah.
Pink pineapple all the way.
I had the pink pineapple on its own. I know it's going to get elevated.
This is about as spectacular as you can get. And, I cannot help but to brag about how amazing our supply chain is.
Yeah.
That in cold, dark winter in Pennsylvania, we have the ability and access to get all these wonderful fruits and vegetables year round.
It is certainly.
It's really remarkable.
That is the word for it, right? We have a lot of hardworking folks, that from the soil all the way to your grocery store to your table, and it's been a great year. I just want to say, because we got about a minute left there, so I just want to
Chef Tim, can we check on the meatballs, please? So the Cuban crescents seem like they still need a little bit of time
Although it
here.
does look like it's cooking along nicely.
It does. So typically it's like 30 minutes plus an additional 15. So
we got the meatballs.
We got and they look amazing. So we got a nice brown, crispy top, nice and puffed up. So it is a hearty appetizer that you will be able to serve with a side of marinara sauce. Again, it was just the meatball and a little bit of Parmesan cheese.
That looks pretty
no!
Oh, okay.
He faked me out.
That came out really great too.
Apparently it is ready. Why were you giving me that stink eye like, no, Meredith, there's no chance. Okay, so we got it golden, so we are good. We got our squares, and everything was ready in...
Just on time, as usual.
Just on time.
We got about a couple seconds left.
This looks really good over here. Nice work.
Yes.
Any parting words?
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. These recipes can be found at Pillsbury.com and also mango.org. Don't forget to check us out at RednersMarkets.com for the Redner's Health Sense magazine, and we will see you in 2025.
Oh, my God.
25.
The voice of Berks and beyond. 830 WEEU ready.
All clear. Good job.
This will spend the next